So today is July 4th, 2026, and exactly 250 years ago today, our forefathers of the United States of America wrote the Declaration of Independence. Let's get right into it, shall we? In 2026, all men, women, and especially those transitioning from one to the other are absolutely not equal to each other. Certain groups have more rights than other groups. And one group has decided that because they can't possibly relate to us, they have taken it upon themselves to strike down laws, limiting the most vulnerable and smallest percentage of Americans, equaling around 1%, up to and including gaslighting the entire United States and our class into thinking that we haven't lost any rights. This group is my group. The right to life has turned us into headlines and statistics. We hear almost weekly about another transgender sister, brother, or sibling being murdered. But at the same time, the United States government is trying to get us labeled as domestic terrorists because we have the audacity to exist and to live in their country. And they're even testing the waters to make it so that transgender individuals cannot legally obtain a gun to defend ourselves. The right to liberty has turned everyone who lives a separate life than the sex that is on their birth certificate. It has turned everyone who defies that into a question. The question being, are we even considered human? And how can they abuse us not as humans? They've made obtaining accurate driver's license and passports with our lived and expressed gender and many times artistically and medically created to be indifferent to that of a cisgender individual. So essentially they're boxing us into America so we cannot leave. They're pulling funding from hospitals that provide gender-affirming care, as well as talk and plans of building detransition hospitals. Our history from government websites is being removed and being left with just the L, the G, and the B. Whenever we speak up, we're silenced. And whenever we say the government is being hypocritical, they counter it with saying that we can't represent ourselves. And creating propaganda, modern day propaganda, to instill that we aren't being attacked, that we're just overreacting and that we made all this stuff up about ourselves. We're just making up issues that aren't even there and that we chose to be this way. That we must sit down, shut up, and comply or die. And that we must choose one: detransition, conversion therapy, or just not act on our urges. And as for the pursuit of happiness, you've got to be kidding me. We're not protected in obtaining or keeping housing or employment. We aren't considered for promotions even if we're more qualified than other candidates. Some states have introduced legislation that does not consider assaults that were brought on by a person's gender identity or sexual orientation to be protected. And our government does not consider that a human rights violation. Oh, no, no, no. We are underrepresented in our counties, in our states, in the House of Representatives, the Senate, and in Congress. We're given just a few safety states in the whole country where we will gladly accept the 6 out of 10 on the human equality scale because a good portion of all the other states give us a 1, a 2, or even a 0. But no, everything's fine. We're not oppressed. We're not being denied anything. And we're also the very scary enemy within. And our government absolutely should not be impeded on because our Declaration of Independence in 2026 is being followed word for word. And the president and the entire government follows it to a T. They have it memorized because they care about every single person and everyone who elected them to do their job. The people that need to see this video won't see this video. I'm counting on you and everyone that sees this video to do with it what you're gonna do. Get this message out. So share this like wildfire. Post it on your Facebook, repost it, like, share, comment, favorite. Have an amazing, safe, and fun rest of your 4th of July weekend. To all my wonderful gals, guys, and everybody in between, I love you. Keep it casually authentic. This has been Andrea, also known as Trans Girl Meets World.